Hey guys, Takamasak here, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man 5! Now, with Laser Monster. And be careful here, turret guy, immediately. If you need to refill your super arrow or your beat, pick up stuff for that, because the strategy's pretty much based around that for the last couple bosses here. So let's grab super arrow, and this would be a good time to use your M-Tank if you didn't yet, or possibly would have been a good time at the Robot Masters, but... And we have a boss battle against Wily! We want to hit him right in that little tube thing there. I think if you hit him a little lower, it'll bounce off. And you can see one of his attacks here are balls that either move quickly or slowly. He's got the semi-heat-seeking rockets, which they'll come after you, but they won't just come murder you straight out. Like, they won't ramp up and hit you from behind or anything. And then you saw the... what was the other thing? He was kind of sucking in, and you can just slide away, or just... I believe you can just walk away from that. And... yeah, all of his attacks are fairly obvious, but the missiles come kind of quick, so... And once we get into this form, let us call Beat out. A cute little birdie there. And Beat will pretty much do all the work for us. If you get him kind of bugged like that, he'll get stuck and focus on where Wily is, but I stay in the middle, and if I need to, slide away. But that's pretty much all of his attacks. He'll shoot the plasma beams down, and he'll shoot the ones like that, similar to Power Stone. But he does do a lot of damage, which is the only problem with taking him out using Mega Buster, is that just, it takes so long that he'll eventually wear you out. But by this time, how many E-Tanks do I have at this point? 9 plus an M-Tank? But yeah, Beat is more than enough to take him out there. I don't like using him cheese mode like that. I like him to stay by me at least. And I think if you're actually close to him, when he forms, Beat might be able to hit him twice. But as you can see, it's pretty much doing 1-to-1 damage there. Oh, not quite. Quit doing cheese mode, Beat. That's already pretty much cheese mode. Yeah, but otherwise I really don't like waiting for him to come down. You can just stand up there for an ungodly amount of time and you just sit here. In my opinion, well, like I said, we're gonna get there, so... I'll get to do plenty of complaining in the near future. Ha-ha! Why'd you run over there? Murder him with Beat! Oh, right. Beat's energy's gone. Ah! Arm cannon? No? You can slide. And we finally have captured Wily. Uh-oh. Oh, we got Dr. Lightning. Ah! Oh, dear. Nice little moonwalk there. What's going on? Oh. And once again, his botanical garden is destroyed. But once again, he escapes. You know, I had a clear shot with the arm cannon. It wouldn't have been hard just to, right from behind, you know, just charge it up and, you know, just... No, we can't do that. There has to be more Mega Man games. Are you kidding? Come on. You should have learned by now. Wily is undefeatable. Even despite the trillions and trillions of dollars of damage we've caused in his flying spaceships and his castles. He's even building 2 castles at this point, and we're destroying both of those, assumably. Now, there's... oh, dear. Mega Man 5. What is there to say about Mega Man 5? I have a lot of complaining I could do, but I'm not going to do a whole lot of it. I'll just give my honest opinion on the overall game, so if it sounds like complaining, well, it probably is a little bit. But once again, music, sound, and basic gameplay will be the overall review there. The music, it didn't grab me as much as the previous Mega Man games. Like I did like the Wily music. I did like Napalm's music. I thought Gravity Man's music was kind of cool, and I did like Charge Man and Stone Man's music. But really, other than that, nothing really grabs me as being like, hey, that's a cool jam. Let's listen to that. No, not a whole lot. And the sounds, once again, are as you would expect from Mega Man, so there's really nothing to complain about there. So, but once again, nothing really jumps out at me at this point. The gameplay. This is, I believe, where the Mega Mans started to feel a little unoriginal. I mean, we've seen the shield weapon now that Starman had. Granted that it was altered slightly, he could be able to toss it, but we've seen that with Leaf Man, we've seen that with Skull Man, and we've seen that now with Starman, and there was another one. I can't remember the other one off the top of my head. But yeah, the shield weapon is kind of Kaz-Bomb. But yeah, it's kind of feels like it's overplayed. I mean, I'm glad they did put a lot of new robots into it. I think a couple of them were kind of recycled. You could make a case that the bats were recycled, just a new sprite for them, but there were a bunch of new little robot designs. They brought back some classics and mixed it in with the new, which I do appreciate. I hate when they just recycle old monsters, but they're pretty good with that in Mega Man games, at least. Let's see, as far as the stages, there's only a couple I really could say, yeah, I enjoyed playing through that. That was pretty fun. I really liked Charge Man stage, and I enjoyed a Gravity Man stage. I thought those were two interesting concepts that they put into the game, especially fighting on the ceiling. I thought that was kind of fun there. Wish they could have utilized that a little more, but, well, it is what it is. It's just good introduction to that. And other than that, all the other stages to me just felt meh. Like, yeah, they're there, but I hear a lot of complaining about some of the stages being too long or having to wait. That honestly never really bothered me, so, I mean, well, yeah, I guess I really don't have much to say about that. I mean, it's just part of the game to me at this point. And Mega Man 5 has always felt a little easier to me. I don't know, maybe it's my previous experience with Mega Man games, but it has never jumped out at me as being, man, this is challenging. The only spots I've really ever had any trouble with is that the wave level, or the Wave Rider level on Wave Man stage, which is also pretty cool. I like that feature, but it seemed really hard at first. But I guess once you get the hang of it, like anything else, it becomes moderately easy. And, let's see, what else was there that I ever really had difficulty with? Maybe a little bit of Charge Man. Getting his pattern down, I seemed to struggle with my first few playthroughs, but other than that, a lot of the guys seem to have very predictable patterns. I mean, Gyro Man especially, Gravity Man, those guys are very, very generic. But I suppose you can make the case that some of the other Mega Man games did that. Toad Man. But yeah, I'm not gonna hate on the game for that. It's just my opinion. It's just what I think about it. So, and yeah, let's see. Even the bosses at the final boss, I should say, it felt pretty much like a rehash of 4, and I think that was one of my bigger disappointments for Mega Man 5. I wish they could have done something a little bit different. I can't remember clearly what Dr. Wily did in 4, but he had the same spaceship, he had the same phase-out technique, he had the same plasma shots, but we didn't have beat, we just used Barrel Shot there. But yeah, like I said, he's perfectly doable with your Mega Buster, but it just ends up taking so long that just, okay, that's enough. I didn't think the boss battle was all that fun to begin with. I do like the addition of the new weapons, though. I thought Beat was pretty cool, even though I almost consider him in the Too Good to Use club, which is why you didn't see me use him outside of the final battle there. I wonder how he does against the the giant guys there. I don't know, I guess somebody else could fill me in on that, but it's a lot easier just to use Power Stone or something from a ladder, in my opinion. Pete does use a lot of energy. And I did like the super arrow, like I said, pretty much super advanced rush jet. But, once again, for new people, it's a little bit too fast to use it for that. But I think its main purpose is to be a platform creating device, so if you want to ride it, you can, which is cool, but it's primarily used to make platforms, so. And other than that, I think that's really all I have to say about Mega Man 5 here. There isn't... Honestly, it didn't feel a whole lot new, and the Robot Master energies were kind of ho-hum, and the battles were kind of ho-hum, but where would I put this in my 5 Mega Man LPs played thus far? I would definitely put it below 2 and 3, which you'll see on most people's lists of favorite Mega Man games on the NES. Those two are pretty much on the top there. I think I would put it... It's a rough call. It's definitely near the bottom. I can't decide which one to put at the very bottom thus far. Stop it. Sorry, stupid phone. But yeah, other than that, just the... I think I'd put it 4th, honestly, right above, I guess, the original Mega Man. It's not saying that I hate these games, because I don't. This has a definite Mega Man feel, and I enjoy playing it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie about it, so. But yeah, definitely has a Mega Man feel, definitely worth a playthrough for any Mega Man fan, so there you go. I think I've done enough rambling on about my opinions on Mega Man 5, but hopefully you guys had fun playing with me through this game, or playing through this game with me, I should say. And yes, I did have fun, despite my gripes, so there you go. There's Mega Man 5. This is Takamasak. Thank you for watching this LP, and I'll see you later.